Right. So what have you taken away from our experience under shrooms?
Okay, so there's two main points to the experience. One is shrooms,
Yeah.
and the second is speaking to you
Yeah.
specifically
Okay.
because of the difference in functions.
Right. Okay.
So, like, I've learned that I don't understand your functions at all.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A few days ago, like that's over the weekend. But I think we kind of now aligned on the fact that we
do things completely differently.
that we don't speak each other's language.
It's so fucked.
We align on the fact that we agree on the same things
Yeah.
differently.
Yeah.
So we kind of understand what we're talking about,
Yeah.
but it's a just
Different process.
completely different process
Completely.
and different perspective.
The best example is when you had the two pieces. You had the apple and the avocado, and you told me that you've come to the realization that NE sees things in the world as the same. You're trying to see how things are the same.
Yes.
Whereas the SC-NI axis, whether NI is the savior or SC is the savior, it's the same. We'll be trying to look at how everything's different.
Right.
And I was like, that's probably true. But then we tested it, and I couldn't believe it because you got an apple and an avocado, and you asked me, what do you see from these two things? And the only thing I could see were like differences. I was like, okay, that apple's lightly colored and that avocado's dark. And I was just like, that apple reminds me.
The skin color
was smooth. The skin was smooth. The avocado was rough. I thought reminds me of a volcano. And then the apple reminded me of a baby's bottom.
Yeah. And then
so it's like I was building concepts, but under the premise of they're different. And then you told me what you saw, and you could only see things that were connecting them together.
I saw what made them the same.
Yeah, you saw what made them the same.
Yeah,
and I was in shock because I did not see those things at all. You saw a tree.
Yeah.
From looking at both of them, like how.
So from looking at an apple and an avocado, I saw trees.
Yeah.
I saw a seed.
Yeah.
I saw common sensory data points which are the same.
I was like,
between the both.
Yeah.
That's what I see.
And that really highlighted how much we see the world
differently.
So differently, yeah.
I'm looking at everything I take in, I'm comparing it to how it's the same as something else.
Yeah.
That looks a bit similar. Or,
yeah.
Well, it's not even going to be about looks. It could be about, the way it's made.
Yeah.
Same process, right?
Yeah. And that's how the NE jumps so much, because if you're looking at similarities, that concept can cover so many different things.
So many things.
It's like I'm talking about going to work and you're thinking about this, like going to a space station or something like that, because they both relate to travel.
Yeah.
It's so...
Exactly.
Whereas like, I guess the SE and I can be a bit more grounded, because I'm worried about that, because I'm like, how do I know something's poison? Or I need to distinguish, because I'm scared of like not pointing out what's bad for me.
Right.
Like I need to know where the danger is, so it's like how do I navigate reality?
Okay, so that was one takeaway.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
What was the other?
Wait, this is about your takeaways. You know reversal.
We're doing each other's, right?
You had two. The first one was, you did say, you said this one. And then
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
what about
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So and I think I feel like to better understand OP, you need to talk to someone who has the complete opposite functions of you.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to talk about OP.
Yeah.
Just have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Just talk about anything.
Just interact.
And understand how their brain does the processing.
Yeah.
And then you can better understand how the functions work.
Yeah. I think, I've, like you said today, and I agree, in the last few days, I've understood way more than I understand just from like going through the class for months. Mm-hmm. It's like, I can see my blind spots. I can't even see them. I'm like, being hit by them continuously with a hammer. Like the amount of times yesterday where I was like, how are you NTing externally? It's better to do it this way. The amount of times you had to repeat to me, that's for you. That only works for you. And I couldn't process that. You just kept having to hit me.
Because you were trying to NT, trying to NITI, the NETE.
Yes.
Which doesn't work.
It's a different framework.
It's a different framework.
Yeah. It's completely different.
You're trying to swim. You're trying to like scuba dive.
Yeah.
Wearing a parachute, basically.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
It's like you're using the wrong equipment.
Yeah. It's so true. So yeah, that's been the biggest takeaway. So the good thing is now, even at least for me, it's like even now I can question things that I do a bit more. Whereas now, previously I just work under like an assumption of this is how you do things. It's like
had a bit of a perspective change.
But yeah, perspective change of like there is opportunities to do things differently that I should look out for. So yeah, that's been a good takeaway. Anything else? How long has this been going on for?
You can live it.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Oh, wow, we're blasting a lot, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Another takeaway from this experience. I think that's it, actually. Just getting real understanding of the opposite functions.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to take this away and realize, like when I'm communicating with someone in the real world.
Yeah.
And there's like, I feel there's misalignment or I'm not understanding.
Yeah.
It's going to help me better in narrowing down the person's type.
Yeah.
Because if I don't understand anything, I'm like, okay, one, they're definitely not in my quadrant.
Yeah.
That's one point.
Yeah.
Two is then, okay, now I've got some utility.
Yeah.
To be able to kind of
navigate.
Yeah. And I guess try to rephrase what they say in my interpretation.
And also just to clarify for people, because I think obviously like in OP we know that there exists a blind spot, like our opposites, right? And there's a difference between knowing that it exists in the world there's a difference between that and actually being able to identify in the world when something's actually different. Because like I knew there's an NETE way of doing things. I just didn't know that's what it was. Right? I just didn't know that's actually how you do it.
Yeah.
I know it exists, I just don't know what it is. And it was only like experiencing it so like
directly, like
and it was me trying to process it through my functions, and like that chasm where I was like, fuck, like that it's in this hole. Like you
need to process in a way you've never processed before.
Yeah, and you need the opposite person there to be able to push you over the edge, because your brain won't be able to do it.
No,
because you had to repeat.
Because
it clicks.
We're so biased. Like we only know our own shit.
Yeah.
Until like the other perspective
just
comes.
Hits you so much. Yeah.
And I think like where it actually helps with being able to better type as well is once it helps you identify, okay, that's TE.
Yeah.
And now you're actually going to start seeing it more in other people.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
TE.
Yeah. Like what we said about TI versus TE, it's like when you're trying to NT with me, I don't really give you a response, and I'm not judging you. It's because I'm under the assumption that he's gonna figure it out. Everyone figures out their own shit.
Yeah, but for me, I'm like, dude, can you validate me? I need some like, help me figure this out.
Solve it.
Yeah.
And like to me, I'm hearing you solve 80% of the puzzle, 90%. I'm like, there's no way he needs help with 10%. He's just talking because it's nice. Like he doesn't actually need my help. So I'm just like chilling. I'm like, he's gonna figure it out. But no, you actually want that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I need to be aware of that,
No, and the same token, like I need like when it comes to people SEFE.
Yeah.
You know when
If
like you know if
I'm
you're
whining, being a bitch.
if I'm being a bitch.
If I'm being a bitch. If I'm like, please.
Oh yeah, like
I'm
if
in
you're trying
pain.
to understand. Hold on, there's an example I'm trying to
Or
find.
like, am I being rude?
Yeah,
I
like, you need to ask if you're being rude.
I ask a lot. I ask you like, is this a problem?
Is this appropriate?
Like, is this appropriate?
Yeah.
And then you're kind of like, yeah, of course. You know? Like, why? Like I said something about making money on something. I was like, I didn't want to say that because I thought it was rude. And you made a joke like how is making money inappropriate?
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But I kind of know it's not, but I just need to ping.
Yeah.
You know.
But no. Yeah. I'm trying to find. There's another example that I was trying to explain. I guess with the feelings. No, fuck, I'm now just bullshitting.
No, it's fine.
Oh fuck, I've lost it.
With the feelings, FI,
There was
appropriateness, an example.
we discussed something about SEFE versus SIFI.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So with the actual shrooms experience,
Yeah.
like you didn't know how you felt.
Yeah.
And you didn't know what you were experiencing.
Yeah.
But I was like, I know exactly what I'm experiencing and I know exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Precisely.
I had no idea.
And you were like, you needed to like kind of get
just
that ping.
explore.
It's like,
yeah.
hey, what am I feeling?
Yeah.
What am I sensing?
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's like, no, right now I'm feeling like this nice buzz in my body.
Mm-hmm.
My body feels calm, feels relaxed, and my emotions are like very elevated. Like I feel very happy.
Yeah.
I feel fun. Like I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
Even though maybe externally it didn't look that way. I don't know.
You looked focused.
But that was
like you knew what you were.
That was my
here.
SF.
Yeah.
But for you, like you
I was scattered. I was like, what the hell is going on?
What's gonna happen? Like
yeah, it was. Yeah, I was more. I couldn't figure out how I felt because I was like, I was looking at how different sensory things were so different, right? And I was looking at how I had a mix of emotions. I was like, I feel nauseous, I feel excited, I feel like I have energy, but I feel cautious about this thing. But I feel happy about this thing. And it was like I had a mixture of things I couldn't make sense.
Narrow it down.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah, and for me, I was like, okay,
You were like, I'm
feeling
good,
some of these
I'm
things.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were like, I knew what, like I could feel the things you were saying. But for me, I was like, no, that feeling you're having is just probably because you haven't eaten. Because we didn't eat.
Yeah.
We didn't eat until like midday.
Yeah.
We had shrooms at 10.
Yeah.
2 hours later, we ate.
Yeah.
So we firstly, we neglected the sensory.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
But we should have ate.
So I'm like, okay, well, the feeling I'm having right now is just food. So let's consume some food.
Yeah.
Then you went and had a shower.
Yeah, I had a shower.
Why? Like, what I want to explore is like, why did you want to have a shower?
Oh. Just wanted to feel good.
You wanted some more sensory.
It felt like it was good sense. It felt like it was just something I was missing.
Okay.
Like a hot shower would feel really nice right now. That's all I had the feeling of. And then and I did it. I meditated. That was really cool. But yeah, I just felt like I was like,
okay, we need to talk.
No, we're not. I don't want to go there.
Why?
Because
it's NT, personal NT.
It's personal NT. The main outcome I got. The main point is there's no point in meditating. That was it.
Okay.
Wait,
but this relates to a different concept of working so hard on self that you actually sometimes miss the point of when you need to just let go. And be like, okay, fuck, I'm actually already here.
Yeah.
I'm actually already reached
where, yeah, because even what
I'm trying to achieve.
Yeah, what we were saying about with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Like, a lot of, like, OP and these other growth systems really help people to achieve a certain level.
Of growth.
But we actually have no way of measuring it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So some people,
We're
especially
chasing-
DIs,
Yeah,
I feel like we can get stuck in the trap of like just constantly having
trying to improve, thinking we're not good enough kind of thing.
and we have to keep doing ourselves. We have to keep doing the self.
Yeah,
We actually missed the point of, holy fuck, we're already here.
We can chill and just help people.
Now we can do the DE again.
Do the DE. Yeah, that's good. That was good.
I mean, we still
didn't
have
have
to
to-
do the DI.
Yeah.
We have to still now like work on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at least from my perspective, now it's like time to like just focus on the tribes.
The tribe, yeah. Because we overestimate how much work we need to do.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That was a good way of helping me avoid. Yeah, that was good. But
Your
yeah,
back, bro.
yeah. I think what else? What other realizations? There were so many, but those are the main ones, I think. We did say stuff about how each quadra probably there's a best version of you, and it's just your functions at their best. You know?
Right.
So in each quadra kind of has that. It's like you have a set of functions, and your best version is those functions at their best, like
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
you
So I mean, what's a good, like, if you're looking at, I guess, motivation or what, like something to measure yourself against,
Yeah.
like look at alphas
In your specific quadra, yeah.
I was like, okay, that's what
Yeah.
I can achieve.
That's your functions max.
Right. But
Yeah.
the thing that we're blind to is that we actually don't think that we're living up to what they're achieving.
Yeah.
We feel like we're doing our own individual thing
Yeah.
and we're on our own individual path.
Yes.
But it actually turns out
We're going. It's
we're
the
doing
same
exactly
path.
the same thing
Yeah.
they're doing
Yeah. Every time. Yeah.
without
Yeah.
even like just,
Without even realizing.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing. Yeah. There's nothing actually wrong with it.
It's just now you have a clearer picture of where you should go.
Exactly. You can get there faster
Right.
instead of trying to do your own unique thing and
Right.
ending up there anyway. It's just taking longer because you're fighting.
Yeah. So all the EPs that are complaining about systems need to just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And I think it's really nice because it's just kind of like it's just acceptance. Like you don't have to feel
Yeah, exactly.
as negative.
Yeah.
Because I think part of it is you're supposed to cringe at your parts.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a missing side of can I appreciate the best version of my parts? What do my parts do when they're healthy? You know?
Yeah.
What do my parts do when they're healthy?
And like, I think that's also.
Yeah, what does an EP do when their OE is healthy? Innovate. It's not tearing down the system. It's like
How can we improve
improving
the system? Or like,
yeah.
what's a different way to do it?
Yeah, what's a different way? Like tear down a system with a better alternative.
Exactly.
Not just
create a plan,
a new yeah.
and also accept the fact that not everyone is an EP, and not everyone can change like that.
Yeah.
EPs can change.
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
change direction. We can just go. Okay,
Like-
we're going this way now.
Yeah.
IJs can't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe the IPs and EJs can,
Yeah,
but
sure.
not at the same.
it doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah,
You need to.
TE.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true though.
Exactly.
It's true.
Create. If you don't agree with the system, okay, cool. What's the plan for the new one?
Yeah.
Stop bitching.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love ranting on EPs.
Yeah, no, you do. I think, but it's good though, because you have the best advice as an EP.
And I feel like that's the thing. Like, fuck, I'm making this about like all about me, but
No, it's fine.
I
did it
feel
too.
I don't have any doubts about throwing EPs under the bus. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna make fun and like throw shit on someone,
It'll be EPs.
EPs.
Yeah.
Because you can't point the finger and say you're wrong.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Because it's true, right?
That's so funny.
Because I'm actually making fun of myself.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah,
Really
this is
idea.
really good. Yeah. Alright, should we sign out?
Yeah. Guys, thanks for listening to the Otum and Jono podcast. The Jotum
Yeah.
podcast. This is episode 1, and this is the final episode.
Oh
No, I'm joking.
Bye.
No. Okay, let's be serious now. Yeah, so I guess this was Ocean and I wanted to document this experience, not just for DI reasons, but I think
Mostly for DI reasons.
But I think we both collectively agreed that we see things from such a different perspective that every conversation we have, we are covering every single function.
Yeah.
So there's almost like we don't have any blind spots.
Yeah. When we're together.
When we're together and we're discussing and agreeing on something.
Yeah.
I feel like we're covering all bases. And I felt that this, hopefully, would be informative to the tribe.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah? Do you agree?
I agree. You
What
have
are
your
thoughts?
validation.
What's the FE on this?
Yeah, it was great. I think it was awesome. I liked it.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care. Like and subscribe.